It's a common question we're asked, what profiling option suits my needs or application between plasma, laser and waterjet. There's many factors to take into consideration. If it's down to budget, plasma would be the entry level. So you start with air plasma and then move into high definition plasma, which would increase the cost of the machine. Laser and waterjet are fairly similar in costings, but they have their differences in why they're beneficial or better per the application in question. So for a laser, they are not the cheapest, but they're good for thin material and they're fast, and they do have good edge quality, but would have a heat effective zone. For a plasma, they're good for cost, but also can cut thicker metals, especially mild steel. Both plasma and laser aren't good for reflective materials, whereas with waterjet, you have got the flexibility of the material range. So not only can you cut all types of metals, you can put other materials on there, such as glass, wood, stone, composites. The saying is that if you can't cut it with a waterjet, you can't cut it at all, which is so true. There's also the thickness of the cut. A lot of people would say, how thick will a waterjet cut? Well, the true answer to that is whatever is that you can fit between the head is what you can cut. And then there's also the edge quality. As it's a cold cutting process, there's no hardened edges or heat effective zones. So this becomes a very key benefit for the waterjet as a profiling option compared to laser or plasma. There's also only one setup for a waterjet, whereas with lasers and plasmas, you'd have different nozzles and swirl rings and components made up to cut depending on the type of material or the thickness of material, whereas with the waterjet, it's one nozzle with one type of garnet, and so the application is a lot shorter when setting up and cutting on the machine.